These are Austin Gillette's new shoe. And I'm really curious as how this flick is, and I bought these myself for 120 bucks. That's so much. And since I bought these expensive ass shoes for myself, that means I get to tell you exactly what I think about these Gillettes. So I'm gonna skate these shoes for today and see if they are redesigned better for skating or if they feel worse, because honestly from the first kickflip it feels not super awesome. So let's see how this first kickflip is gonna be. Whoa, I'll show you how it is right now. Oh my God, what the fuck? Dude, worst first kickflip ever. I'm not embarrassed. It's got a weird toe cap on it. I don't know what's going on. I'll try again. That time it did it. I had to flick like really weird for it to do it. That's like the worst first kickflip ever, but I'm gonna adjust a little bit and see how it feels. Oh, also here are all the features for these shoes. Jesus, it feels weird. It's built on Globe's tried and tested Super V outsole with custom foxing tape and toe bumper, all made Bloom TM. Trek rubber for eco-friendly enhanced board feel and added durability. Featuring our new Luxe Shock Liner insole, fusion welded synthetic suede liner, Globe's Flex Region formula, and tons of other tech features. Every detail of the Gillette is considered, making a highly functional skate shoe. The overall look and aesthetic of this shoe is actually super cool, and I was excited to keep wearing them after I was done skating them. During that first session of skating these shoes, I noticed that I started to get sweat stains really fast. Every time I get a shoe that's a vulcanized shoe, my heel flips feel awkward. Every time I have a Volk though, heel flips feel really awkward. Okay, never mind. But what about doing them fakie? Ow, ooh, barely felt the little tiny bit of Primo and not a lot of impact protection there. That Primo told me one thing, and that's that this insole sucks. And the outsole itself is also very thin, giving you amazing board feel, but I'd rather be protected than have really good board feel. Damn, I don't even want to jump down anything with these. The big thing though is skating ledges. How do I feel when I roll to a ledge? Oh, some shoes feel like you're wearing a slipper. These shoes feel like you're not wearing anything at all. More like you're wearing a pair of socks that are more durable. Having a shoe that's a vulcanized shoe that's very thin with not a lot of additional padding makes me feel like I'm not confident with my tricks. Jesus Christ. I don't have any confidence with these shoes yet. Okay, these are so goddamn thin that even as I do this trick right here, I still had a really hard time doing it. If I'm skating a vulcanized shoe that does not have a lot of padding, I have a huge lack of confidence with every trick that I try. It makes it hard for me to be able to do my tricks correctly. When I first saw these new shoes, I thought that the rubber that was around the entire shoe was part of the mold of the outsole, and all this would be protecting the canvas from getting destroyed. After I got them in my hand and I can look at them, it turns out that this rubber is just connected to the outsole like any other type of material that would be connected to the shoe. I thought they made like a special mold, and then this entire piece right here, all of this would be like one piece, and then they just plop the canvas upper back up on there. There is some super thin mesh on the inside of the shoe with holes in there to help with breathability while you're skating. However, after one session, I still got a sweaty foot and got these sweat stains. I mean, it looks cool, but you're still gonna be getting pretty sweaty. Another thing I noticed is that on the box for these shoes, this piece of leather that's on the back of the heel is not represented on the drawing of the shoe. And this rubber looks as if it goes around the whole entire heel. It doesn't really make a big difference, but it's something that I noticed. Having had skated some Van slip-ons and now skating these, I feel like this is just a small step above having a very minimal slip-on shoe. After my first session of skating these shoes, I did do a lot more damage around the rubber of the toe than I thought that I would. And when I was looking at these shoelaces, they looked like they were kind of heavy duty. But after this first session, they're already starting to fray a lot, and I'm pretty sure I would break them pretty quick. I'm thinking that these 3 raised rubber bumps are meant so that you go through these before you hit the canvas when you're doing your kickflips. And I do see some scratching actually going down on these little rubber bumps. So maybe these little rubber bumpies are actually doing their job and not making it so you're gonna rip through the canvas really fast. And you have a square, circle, and a triangle on the tongue, along with Gillette's name, looking like some cyberpunk type of text. I was planning on continuously skating these shoes, but after the first session, I don't wanna skate them anymore. If you do not mind having a lot of padding on your shoe and want some really good board feel, then you should probably try these out. I did have to spend some time getting used to the way that these shoes flicked, because this extra bumper around the toe cap is pretty damn big, and after I got used to it, I got some pretty good kickflips in. If you like board feel, then you should definitely try these. I, however, like minimal board feel and a padded shoe. So I don't want to skate these anymore. I was planning on skating them more, but I don't want to. Shoe drop. I said shoe drop. I said shoe drop. Get out of here, dude. I don't want to skate you anymore. You're gross. I don't like it. It feels gross. You look cool as shit. And I wanted to skate you, but you're gross, dude. Don't even look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Don't do that.